Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Icewind Dale. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today because look at our team. And we're ready, I mean, a little bit. We have Hildreth Highhammer over here.
Well met. Why, you seem to me like a fresh new vein of ore, all untried and untested. I be Wildreth, should you wish to know.
A vein of ore? What do you mean?
What I'm saying is that you look a little new at this adventuring thing. No offense intended, we all have to start somewheres. If ye be looking for tips, I even have some news that might prove interesting to ye.
Oh, and then what news do you have?
I'm not all eyes and ears here. Mostly I've been keeping to my cups to keep the chill away, but I have heard that a local sword named Rothgard is putting together some sort of expedition. Sounds like it might be fun. I'll be going along myself.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What do you know about the expedition?
The folks round here say that Rothgard be a valiant man, but not the type to go dashing off to his death. They say he be an excellent leader. We're headed up to the mountains to investigate some sort of disturbance up there. You'd best be talking to Rothgard himself to hear the full story.
Yeah, actually, that is a good idea. I'll find him now. Farewell. And let me bring this up a little bit so we can, keep track of the latest things that the game gives us and all that. So, immediately, I'm zooming in. That's gonna happen a lot. How is that gonna... I can use the edge of the screens or the screen to move around. That might be a little bit better. And we got a bunch of townspersons. What do they say? Oh, they actually talk. I was expecting to hear something of a bark or something, because they, the characters say things. I heard there were new faces in town. Did you come with a caravan? Of course, I'm a visitor to this town, and there are things I would know. Easthaven. I live here for quite a span, I have. Things have been getting worse of late, though. Oh, do you mean the weather? Aye, the weather's been getting from bad to worse. Never seen it get so cold this early in the year, and there's no sign of it letting up. With all this snow, the passes to the north are going to get snowed in early. Snowed in. Oh, very well. I wanted to ask you some other questions. It's the weather, isn't it? Well, there's been sightings of some goblins and such in the past. If you can believe that, they usually hole up in the spine of the world and kill each other. Some fool claimed he even saw some orcs outside of town, but I'll wait until he sobers up before giving that tale any weight. Fair enough. Do you know where I can find Rothgard's house? I haven't been outside the tavern yet, mind you, so we don't know how the town looks. I have a vague memory, but yeah, we are going to find our way. Rothgard's house is in the center northern part of town. It's the one with the gaps in the overhang. Rothgard swears he's going to fix it, but I'll believe that when I see it. He's always running around trying to take care of everyone else. Why are you going to see him anyway? Planning to join his expedition? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yep, that's basically it. Can you tell me a little about the town? Well, since you're new in town, you'll probably want to get a room at the Snowdrift Inn. It's on the eastern side of town. The innkeeper, Quimby, is a right enough sort. He should have plenty of rooms available, but he just got an elf guest from the south, so at least one room is taken. It's gonna have 6 guests. I know, we only take one room, it's not a problem. I must take my leave then, farewell. So, I didn't expect these people to actually say anything. Yeah, and they're all the same character, effectively. Yep, that's as expected. Let's have a chat with Grizzella over here. Hello.
Hello there, dearie. Welcome to the Winter's Cradle Tavern. My name's Grizzella. I own and operate this fine establishment. What can I get for you?
Some questions?
Sorry, dearie, I haven't had time to chit-chat with you. I have a tavern to run, you know. If you're looking to catch up on the local gossip, I suggest you buy a round or mingle with some of the other patrons.
All right, how about a drink?
A drink, of course, dearie. After all, this is a tavern. Plenty to drink here. Heh.
Indeed, I say.
Yes, well, you see, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I've just run out of everything. I've nothing to offer you in the way of drink at the moment.
No spirits. That's it, I'm gone. What kind of tavern are you running here?
Well, the tavern hasn't run completely dry. I do have some stock down in the cellar, but...
But what?
This is rather embarrassing, but I'm having somewhat of a pest problem down in that dirty old cellar, and I'm afraid to go down there.
I do hate bugs. But just the thought of those nasty creepies and crawlies sends shivers down my spine. Well, great, a tavern with no booze and bugs to boot. I can't wait to see the rest of this town. That's kind of funny. I'm not going to say it, though. I see, is there anything I can do to help? That's awfully sweet of you, dearie, but I don't expect you to go to any trouble on my account. I'm sure I'll think of something. Have no fear, ma'am. I shall see to it that the bests down below trouble you no further. Wonderful. The stairs to the cellar are in the back room. Now you be careful down there, dearie, and don't let any of those little buggers creep back up here, all right? Don't worry. There's a certain level of double entendre sort of implicit in this. I'm going the wrong direction. Also, let me look at the map. They use the same as the... I like that a lot. This is good. This is a good feature, especially in these old games where they really didn't care if you missed a bit of the map. They designed the level or however they wanted, and then if some bit was inaccessible or weird, then yeah, it's just something you learn to deal with as a player of Infinity Engine games. And what are we dealing with over here? Obviously, this is a real-time with pause game, so we're just gonna... I have the autopause set for a bunch of things, including enemy-sided. We have beetles. Shouldn't be an issue. I am also going to need to rearrange the whole party to have...
So that's how it is.
Yes, to have a formation that doesn't get us all killed. So speaking of getting us all killed, let's get you right here, I would say. Let's see. So you might as well go in there. We do not have weapons, per se. That might be a bit of an issue on account of the fighting that we're about to embark on. So I think it's better... Yeah, we can actually see the taco is the same, right? Taco is awful. That's what it is. No, that's what the taco is. 23. It actually gets... Wait, taco... That gets worse with that? How come? It's a 20? 18? Yes, it does get worse with that. Well, we always have the save at the beginning of the episode. Don't worry. It's going to be a bit of a tight thing over here. We do need to buy tools and weapons, but we're going to kill the beetles. It's going to be fine. Oh, they're going for it. Oh, that one doesn't care about things. Are they not actually not attacking?
Now, witness true power.
This is... Oh, no. They are attacking. Very much so. But we are just not doing a very good job of it.
Good as gold. My enemies always bring out the best in me.
Let's kill them. Let's kill them. We can sleep after, I think. Are y'all having an easy time there? I don't think so. Let's get you over here then. Yeah. Oh, I see what's going on. We're dying is what is going on. We have knocked them out. We're using melee combat. Excuse me. That didn't go well. That did not go well. And while I was replaying the little bit that I didn't save, I came back to Cantor and I said, I've heard some talk of goblins and orcs. And he says, not only that, but there's been sighting of a wolf on the outskirts of town too. We've been keeping an eye out for it, but it seems to be coming around just for a whiff of the fishbone carvings in Aspel's workshop. Damn thing must be starving to risk showing itself around humans, though. Yeah, that's indeed the case. So, what is the problem here? Well, the problem is the fact that I'm going to need a formation. And, of course, we have two fighters. So, I'm going to just...
I'll be taking it from here.
Thank you. We're going to position them like that. So, you're a druid. You are a thief spellcaster. So, I want you over here. And then we have the two main spellcasters down here. Gilladel, who is a ranger. Actually, wait a minute. That's better. You're not a spellcaster. You're a spellcaster. But, yeah, we just don't have the equipment. So what kind of formation are we actually going to go with? Because you can right-click to select a bunch of others. I'm thinking this might be good. Like that. Unfortunately, it's sort of... It doesn't... That's better. Okay. So that way you can right-click... Oh, it's not... Ooh, I didn't realize... Oh, really? I think that's the one that I ran with.
I'll be the leader for now.
Yes, you will.
Just, so that's how it is.
Okay, so how is this set up? Spellcaster at the back, ranger over there. Yeah, that's not ideal. It's not ideal. Let's just, Oh, because I switched, of course. I see.
Like
switch
an
the
arrow.
positions, and they're having trouble with their position. There we go. Now, fighter to the front, and barbarian, and then druid. Then ranger and thief on the sides. Well, sort of. Thief, spellcaster. And then full-on spellcaster at the back.
Me?
Yes, yes, you. This is good. Okay, so let me just get Grizzella done with. And I think now we need to buy weapons because we just don't have any. We start off with nothing. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. Now we do have these things, but the taco being does that make it better? Is it taco is better the higher it is, isn't it? I think it might be. Either way, we're not gonna kill the beetles right now. We're gonna explore the town. Jeffy, I'm gonna ask if we can keep him, says Jeffy.
Good as gold.
Who is... It's the kids over here. They're messing with a squirrel. Jeffy? Can I have a piggyback ride? The kids don't actually say anything. You wouldn't let the ice demons eat me, would you? Huh. You would... Yeah. So the kids are just doing their thing. And, well, we're going to explore the whole town. Let's explore the whole town. But let's look at the map as well. We don't have any markers. We do. Gaspar the Fishmonger. Old Jed's house. Let's go to the Fishmongers first. I'm sure they're going to have quests. Or something. Or just say things. You know how it goes.
Like an arrow.
I'm going to get into the habit of pausing the game a little bit more often so I can click on people who are moving. Well met, stranger. The name's Gaspar. Gaspar the Fishmonger. What can I do for you this fine day? Fishmonger. This doesn't look much like a fish shop. Well, that's because it isn't, my friend. This is my home. I may be a fishmonger, but that doesn't mean I hawk fish like some street vendor. I deal in large quantities of dried knucklehead and scrimshaw, but the bulk of which I keep stored in my warehouse down on the shore. Oh, what exactly is scrimshaw? Scrimshaw is simply a fancy name for carved bone. Since knucklehead trout are so rare, scrimshaw carvings made from their bones are particularly valuable. Scrimshaw from Easthaven is prized by fine artists and craftsmen throughout the realms. Well, you must make a decent amount of coin selling these fish. It's an honest living. I make most of my profit from trade, though. As a matter of fact, I have an important transaction in the works as we speak. Really? What sort of transaction? The town's food stores are running dangerously low. My warehouse foreman, Curran, I don't ever remember how to pronounce it. Either way, he tells me that there may not be enough food to last through the coming winter. I've arranged a trade with old Galloway up in the Caer Dineval that will keep our stomachs full well into the next year. The caravan's due to arrive any day now. Well, best luck to you, I suppose. Farewell. And a journal update has been added. Today our party arrived... No, that's not what I want to see. We met with Gaspar the Fishmonger. He told us of a trade... he'd arranged with a merchant in Caer Dineval. Maybe pronounced differently. The caravan hasn't arrived yet, but it should be arriving any day now. It sounds like the town really needs supplies the caravan is bringing. That is true. That is very true. I would guess, considering it's all very cold, so they would need a lot of fish to warm it. That's not how it works with the fish.
So that's how it is.
I am going to do something to you, though. I'm going to say never on all the things. So, they're going to get battle cries, but nothing else. Tough luck. Bulmabs Emporium. This is where I want to go, because I need to buy my weapons. And armor, a little, maybe. Now we'll see about armor. Don't really have quite that much of a preference. These shelves are stocked with various and sundry items, ranging from books and parchment to clothing, food, and cookware. None of the items appear to be of much value, which is good, because I'm buying, and that way it's going to be fine. A selection of polished vases and oil lamps are scattered about the length of this counter. These shelves are stocked with, it's basically the same description on all of them, I think. So, what is this over here? These thick plush carpets have been rolled up for easy storage. That's one way to store them. Excuse me. What is this? More barbarians come to my shop? No doubt with nothing to barter with but more wolf pelts and polished stones. Very well, let us get this over with. What do you want? Barbarians? I think you're mistaken, friend. Although that is actually not... Well, one of us is a barbarian, but either way, let's go with that. Am I now? I do not think so. All of you northerners are the same to me. Smelly and barbaric. Northerners? I take it you are not from around here? I am Mopab, or wait, that's not my name. I am Pomab Akasmir. I rarely pronounce my name, so I have trouble pronouncing it. Royal Diplomatic Envoy of Kalimshan and appointed overseer of the Northern Caravan routes, all capitalized, except for the O and T of the wood off, and the. Also the A of the wood. It does, anyway. Sure, and I'm the King of Mithril. Your poor attempt at sarcasm is an obvious sign of your lowly birth. I'll have you know that I am third cousin to the Pasha himself. Pasha, potentially. Anyway, not to mention a royal courtier in good standing. Well, if you're in such good standing in Kalimshan, then what in the nine hells are you doing all the way up here in Icewind Dale? The Pasha, well, asked me to accept this post of overseer of the Northern Caravan routes as a personal favor. Oh, you mean you were banished? I would not expect someone of your station to understand such matters. Now, if you do not mind, buy something or leave. Fine. What do you have to sell? Things that are expensive is most likely the case. I have 580 gold. That is way too much money, and because, you know, all the weapons are relatively cheap. So I'll have to start off with a sling. Now, the problem with sling is that I need to remember, first off, that's the only weapon that I remember off the top of my head of the ones that I chose, because, not the only one. Ooh, a gem back. Wait, you have, I mean, as well as you should, honestly, but you have places to put your gems. That's really good. A potion bag and a scroll. Oh my god, this game knows what's up. I have forgotten about this. In Baldur's Gate, you go for especially Baldur's Gate 1, you go for so long having to just put all the trash in your inventory, and it's just, anyway, I'm gonna need some bullets. These store up to 40. That is relatively okay. Maybe I want to buy more. Let's buy more, actually. No, they are the old. I see. The enhanced edition actually makes it so that you can carry 80 bullets per stack. And the original game, I think it was 20? Rather than 40? Or rather, in Baldur's Gate, I think it was 20, but maybe in Icewind Dale, it's 40. So that's pretty good. We're going to need a longbow. A composite longbow is what I want. In fact, that makes a lot of difference here. So it's tackle +1. It's normal. Tackle +1. Speed factor is the same. Damage +2. Oh, I thought it applied strength. Aw. Mistaken. It's the newer games that do that. That apply the strength bonus to your bow. Which makes sense, because bows are basically strength weapons, except in video games where they're not. But composite longbows, they are. Go figure. We are going to need 200 longsword. Is that what I have? I'm definitely going to need an axe. Do you perchance have one? You don't have axes? What? I can't. You have a battle axe. One-handed. Ah, yeah, that's the stuff. That's what I need. Let's just get that one. And let's start off with... Oh, I need to press I. With the thing. So I do indeed have 3 slots right there. Right click doesn't do. Double click? No. Shift click? No, not really. So, sling. Potentially quarterstaff, but I do have other things. We're just going to stick with a sling. Actually, there's no reason not to go with a quarterstaff, because even though it isn't that much of an improvement in terms of taco, it is an improvement, and that's it. Next up, can I press 2? Yes, I can. Next up, you are going to have the quarter... No, actually, you know what? I'm going to sell the quarterstaff. You're going to have the battle axe. There you go. And I am going to look, if I remember correctly... Oh, yeah, that's right. This thing is actually kind of difficult to navigate. No, there it is. Yeah, because you need to know, like, where to look. So we have axe proficiency, sword and shield. I need a shield. That's right. I knew you didn't have 2 weapons. So we're going to need a shield, and this is going to go to our ranger. I don't like the look of that, because... What is going on? No, that's not you. Oh, you're the ranger. I got mistaken. I thought it was the other way around. Yep, I'm very good at this game. Don't worry. Well, it's not about the game. It's about me remembering who my characters are, but it's fine. So, we have... Oh, we're going to need arrows as well. That's probably not going to be an issue. Oh, you don't switch... Wait, what? Oh, because you don't have arrows, it doesn't select automatically. Nice. Okay. And then... Let's see what else. Excuse me. You again? Why must you continuously pester me? I have much to do and little time to trifle with the likes of you. Indeed, but you are going to have to suffer me. And we're going to sell you our staffs or staves because they suck. So you should have some arrows. So I can click at 6. That should be more than enough for the moment. In fact, it's probably going to be more than enough for the duration of this particular weapon, because we hopefully will get better later on. Okay, so we're going to need a shield. We're likely going to need armor. I don't remember if in this game armor, or in this rule set rather, armor is as important. Yeah, armor class 4. That's splint mail though. Leather, let's see. Armor class 8. Yeah, it's not as important. If you have a lot of dexterity, I don't think that matters a whole lot, having that, but we can give it a try. Let's see. So I'm gonna give you a large shield. What exactly is the downside of that? There's no downside. It just costs a little bit more, I assume. No protection against piercing and missile. Yep, just get you a large shield. That's really nice. And then for you, I want... Oh, you have a quarterstaff as well, do you? Okay. I want to just make sure. Look for proficiencies. Two-handed weapons, two-handed sword. As I figured. So, excuse me, sir. I would like to buy something. And that would... I wonder if my charisma changes the prices. Because I think it might. So, two-handed axe... Nope, that's not what I want. I need a two-handed sword. Where are the two-handed... Oh, there they are. Look at that beauty. Good. So, that's good. And then for you, if I remember correctly... Oh, you can see the proficiencies right now. I gave you scimitar and katana. Let's find out. Oh, the spear. No, that's just that's just because it's a common weapon. I think the scimitar potentially. The spear for a two-handed weapon, of course indeed. So, do you have a spear? Yes, you do. This is great news. Get it. And then for you, actually, wait a minute. The thief has daggers. That's not a good thing. It's not daggers, it's short sword and katana. You're the one that has that, right? Dagger, longbow. No, dang it, you're the archer. What about you? Short sword and katana, that's the one. Yeah, that might not have been the best of decisions. We're gonna need to use a little bit of stealth every once in a while. But we're just gonna buy 2 short swords because there's a two-handed weapon going on over here. And you sell that. You don't sell what you have. You sell this. And you sell that. And you don't sell anything. And I think we're in a good position now to just say, screw it. Let's kill some beetles. And the offhand weapon right there. Lovely. Isn't that cool? And then you have your spear. And you have your sword. Now, admittedly, it is beetles that we're going to kill. So, I don't expect to die now. But if you... Yeah, I did die before. And that was a little bit embarrassing. I have no shame. So, you know, I realize that it might be embarrassing. This... Do you see how the transitions take a little while? I think it has to do with the fact that my main character member is at the back, and it just makes it difficult for the party to find their way. So, yeah, let's find out how this is going to turn out. So, we are going to attack you there, except for you who goes over there. Immediately a kill. That is what I like to see. You notice the auto pause as right at the start, or right as the enemy dies, and that is because I like using the auto pause on enemy death, or actually it's called enemy disappearance, or target lost, I think, or something. That's really cool, because it just makes sure that none of your characters... Well, make sure that you always know when your characters are about to not do anything. So what do we have down here? Crates of foodstuffs line the wall of this damp cellar. Wooden casks of strong-smelling brews have been stacked in the corner. These racks hold numerous bottles of wine and other spirits. A thick layer of dusts and cobwebs has settled over everything. Well, it's just some beetles. It's kind of interesting that the whole cell, and the whole tavern was taken over by beetles, and she was like, well, I'm not selling any more beer or anything, so it's just gonna be my life now. Any luck getting rid of those nasty bugs, dearie? My customers are getting pretty thirsty. It is done. Those bugs won't be troubling you anymore. Thank you, dearie. You're a lifesaver. Just do me one more favor. Keep this little bug problem between you and me. I don't want folks thinking Grizella's place isn't clean. Run along now. Really? Run along? Can I not ask for a drink? Yes, I can. And I believe... Do you see that icon over there? I believe the point of asking for drinks is so that you get rumors. I got winter wine, but I didn't get no rumors. I have been bamboozled. I have been bamboozled. It's fine. And we're gonna buy armor as well. I'm just gonna look into the armor off camera because the armor is not as interesting as weapons, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to wear armor like everybody. Not everybody's gonna be able to wear armor is what I'm trying to say. So moving on then, let's go to the east. Didn't we have a thing to find over here in the eastern side? What is this? The Snowdrift Inn. Well, I don't need to sleep, and I keep zooming in. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna try to get better at that. It's just very easy to do because actually I can fix it. Because my mouse, I have a G502, and when you click left or right on the middle mouse button, you know, if you don't have a mouse that has that feature, then this problem doesn't exist. But it's very easy to click left and right when you're middle clicking and just dragging. Excuse me.
Greetings, traveler. The name's Quimby, and I welcome you to my inn.
Well met, Quimby. You seem rather enthusiastic.
Ah, enthusiastic, yes. It is rare that I get any travelers at this time of year. Thus, I want all of my guests to feel welcome. Ha-ha!
Okay. Have you heard any interesting news lately, Quimby?
Actually, yes. The whole town's been talking about the upcoming expedition into the spine of the world. Excitement!
Really? Tell me more about this expedition.
Well, Rothgard no doubt will be leading the expedition. I've heard that Akalia, the initiate of the temple, is going, though I suppose Everard will stay behind to minister to the town. There's a dwarf named Hildreth who's going along as well, and even Bulmabs has agreed to go. Ah, and what a grand adventure it will be.
That's interesting. How about a room, Quimby? And now we have all of the rooms. And the difference is, I think you get like a plus... I'm not actually sure how it works, but you rest better, I'm pretty sure. I always go for the peasant version of the room, but we have all the descriptions over there. But then I go for the peasant version because I'm a cheapskate, and I don't really see the benefit of going for the, you know, the more expensive ones. Also, I steal everything. Or try to. Because there's nothing there. Eravane. Did I misread your name before? Because Everard is not Eravane, but it is similar to Eravane. Okay, so let's get our thief to hide in shadows. It failed. Let's quick save. Let's open that thing. Can you get out of the way? Oh, lockpick successful. 13 gold. That pays for the booze that I drank before. Excuse me. May I? I'm very sorry to barge into your room. I see you were enjoying a nice cozy fire.
Well met, friend. I am Eravane, Black Chief of Evereska. It has been many moons since I have seen friendly faces. Despite the dreary nature of our current locale, Easthaven is a welcome sight for these elven eyes.
Hello, I'm Cantor. Tell me, Eravane, have you seen much in your travels?
When I set out from Evereska, I was used to a peaceful life. I had no idea what wonders and horrors the life of adventure would bring to my ever-changing doorstep. I'm glad I didn't go on the retreat 20 years ago.
What is the retreat?
The retreat is the gradual migration of Tel Quasir to the Isle of Evermeet. It should only take a few hundred years for all the people to complete the migration. Until then, I've decided to explore the rest of Faerun.
I mean, yeah, that is... If you're just going to join a retreat that takes forever, it's just going to be like, instead of doing something, I'm just going to stay here while everybody takes their time migrating from one place to another. Hear any good rumors on your way here?
Well, I haven't heard any rumors lately. However, when I traveled through Kuldahar, I believe it was the name, I had a strange feeling about something in that valley. It's more than just the weather that bothered me. Something seemed amiss in the mountains, the trees, even the clouds in the sky. Something was out of place. Something was wrong.
Now that you mention it, something does seem out of place. I can't quite put my finger on it, but yes, something's been odd about the weather. Be careful in your travels. Farewell. I wanted to ask the other big question. I think I can. No, it might have been related to this. Interesting. So the weather is presenting itself to be... Or maybe it's going to be the main point of the game. Can I steal from you? Would you be so kind as to look the other way? Hide in shadows successful. Leaving shadows. Lockpick successful. I'm not 100% sure what that means. I don't remember the rules of thieving in this game. Please step out of the way. You were hiding in shadows, but then you did something. Because that's shadows over there. I don't know if the game... May I? Oh, yes, I may. This is beautiful. We got our first gem. I absolutely adore the gems and the Infinity Engines. Also, I'm going to need to get used to the fact that they go over here. So maybe the gem bag goes for you. What is this thing? A sky drop is the common name given to a clear or lightly colored tektite material. Fragments of glass of celestial meteoric origin found in the vast shining sands of Anarok and other deserts. Lovely. Lovely stuff. And also the end of the episode because we're out of time for the day. So, for right now, I am Colonel RPG, and this has been Icewind Dale. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.